Jammer on the track.
What it do, gang? It's Shiesty Bros 420, and I'm back with another video. And in today's video, we will be going over how I like to clean my Centurion DBT Model 0. So if you're new and it's your first time stopping by the channel, go ahead and hit that like button, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel and become a member. I do post weekly and I will keep the content rolling. So without further ado, like I said, guys, I will be showing you guys the process of how I clean my CenturionPro DBT Model 0. And right now we're looking at the aftermath of 2 harvests. If you haven't already, feel free to go back and watch my 2 previous videos where I harvest gigawatt, poisonous cherries, and garlic triangle mints, all by AQ Genetics. So as you guys can see, we got a lot of resin built up on this blade. So first thing first, what I'm gonna do is get me some vegetable oil. Now my first time I cleaned this machine, I used the pour out vegetable oil. So I figured if I did it this time, I would use the spray vegetable oil and I should get the same results. So what you wanna do is spray everything down in vegetable oil. The vegetable oil gives it time to break down and softens up the resin. And it's been a couple of days since I last used the machine, so the resin is completely dry and it would be a nightmare to scrape it off. Or you may end up defaulting your equipment by rubbing too fast or rubbing too hard and might mess some things up. But as I say, the vegetable oil gives it time to break down and softens up the resin so everything can come off at an easier rate. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm going to go ahead and spray everything down in vegetable oil and make sure everything is coated. I want to spray the outside shield because the resin also builds up on there. A lot of the keef heads and everything accumulate over time on it. So I like to spray that as well, just so everything will look crystal clean. This machine, it costs way too much to let it just set and let, just really not to take care of it. Cause like I say, this machine was around, I think around 1800 to 2000. So you definitely want to take care of your stuff. So after a grow, you definitely want to spray everything down in vegetable oil and then clean it up really well and put it in storage for your next run. For me, this machine has been a lifesaver because I really hate to hand trim. Like, I know some guys live by trim gel and it's all a part of the process and growing, but this machine makes it a ton easier, and overall I get very, very quality looking buds out of the machine, and I rarely ever have to go back with scissors and trim. So that's definitely a plus for me, and that was one of the reasons why I bought the machine. But like I say, guys, you just want to spray everything down in vegetable oil and make sure everything is coated. It's just going to make the process a whole lot easier when it's time to take it to the sink and get everything cleaned up. So for me, this is the process I do when I clean up my machine. I spray everything down in vegetable oil, and right now we're going to let it set. I would say let it set for about an hour. And if you're in a rush, at least the minimum I would do is probably 30 minutes. I would let it set. It just gives it time for the vegetable oil to sink into the crevices, and then it will start to break down that resin, that built up gum, and it's gonna be a whole lot easier when you take it to the wash to get it off. So you guys comment down below and let me know what you guys think so far of the process of cleaning the CenturionPro DBT Model 0. And like I say, guys, if you're new and this is your first time stopping by, go ahead and hit that like button, comment down below, subscribe to the channel, and become a member. And like I said, I do post content weekly, and it's only going to get better. I'm here for a long time and also a good time. I'm growing, and you guys can grow with me as well. It's a learning curve for me, and hopefully with me having the courage to start doing YouTube, maybe somebody else is watching this video will have the same courage and start posting as well. I appreciate everybody that have subscribed to the channel. Leave comments on the videos, hit that like button, and overall watch any other content that I post. Hey, I'm just here to inspire somebody else the same way other YouTubers before me inspired me to start creating content. And like I say, guys, we have a wonderful community here on YouTube, and I'd like to give a big shout out to everybody. So back to the video. We're still waiting for this stuff to set up. Like I say, I would give it 30 minutes to an hour or maybe 2 and let it really dig in and let that vegetable oil work.
2 hours later.
So while we wait for that vegetable oil to soak in, we're gonna go ahead and start working on getting the base cleaned up. As you guys can see, we got a lot of keef left behind from trimming. I said earlier, guys, I've only used the machine 3 times. I used it in my summer run, and I used it in my autoflower run, and then the previous run was the garlic triangle mince. If you guys haven't checked out that video, go back and watch. Those harvests turned out fire. Guys, we're gonna go ahead and get the base cleaned out before we take all the other items to soaking in vegetable oil over to the sink and give them a good wash and get all that residue and gunk off of them. So you guys stay tuned for that, and I'm gonna go ahead and work on this base before we go over to the sink. So now that we got everything cleaned up, our next step would to be get all the pieces that I have soaking in vegetable oil over to the sink and give everything a wash. It could be a lengthy process, so I'm gonna go ahead and speed it up for you guys. Let's go.
CenturionPro on the track.
back, gang. And like I said, it definitely is a lengthy process with scrubbing everything down. And if you wanted to get it, you know, squeaky clean like I got it, it's definitely a process. But I like everything sanitized and everything clean back to normal. And like I said, guys, this machine costs too much not to do it correctly. But as you guys can see, we have everything wiped down and we have everything back to a factory setting. It may be cleaner than when it came in, but guys, this is how I like to do my stuff. And if you invest or spend money on anything, you definitely should take care of it. Just a good mindset to have in today's times. But like I said, guys, we got everything cleaned up, so we're gonna go ahead and get everything back assembled into the machine, and today's work will be done. But you guys let me know down in the comment section if you would like a video of me assembling and deassembling the Centurion DBT Pro Model 0. So for today, guys, that'll wrap it up for me. The next video will be the start of a new growth. So you guys be sure to hit that like button, comment down below, subscribe to the channel, and become a member. Turn on post notification bells and you will be alerted when I drop new content. It's Shiesty Grows 420 and I'm out.
Just subscribed.